Good morning out there. I'm gonna let everybody get hooked in that's trying to get hooked in here and make sure we got our sound going. So let everybody get hooked in. Give it just a moment. It is Friday and we consider it Focus Friday. So we're here for Focus Friday, which is awesome. And I realize a lot of you guys do watch this after it's live. I pick some difficult times to watch this, and I guess the reason I do that is it's convenient for me. So that's why I pick those times. I want it to be convenient for everybody else. So how do I do that? It's recorded. And if it's recorded, of course, everybody can watch anytime they want. So that's awesome. Don't forget, make sure you do that. A lot of people are doing this. I really appreciate it. Make sure you share these videos. It's really cool. You just go down to the bottom, hit the share button. And when you share it, then all your friends can see these videos and they can get some information about it. We do them on Mondays, we do them on Wednesdays, and we also do them on Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays are more technical things you need to do to start, run, and grow your business online. And of course, on Fridays, we do Focus Friday. I see Lamont out there just joined us from Virginia. I haven't talked to him for a while. What a great guy. Good to see you, man. So, you know, like I say, a lot of people can't watch this live. I do it at 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning because it's convenient for me. And fortunately, I can do what I want now. And that's really awesome for me. I love that. But make sure you do share these things. They're free. And, you know, everything I tell you in all of these videos are things we did to start, run, and grow our business. We started it going on, 7 years ago now. Good seeing you too, Lamont. And 7 years ago, I didn't have a clue. See, Jessica just joined us here. And everybody out there wanted to rip me off. And well, I don't know. I thought they wanted to rip me off. It was like they were going to tell me how to sell stuff online. And they were going to sell me courses and coaching and all these great things. And they had never sold anything online. And I thought, wow, that's pretty amazing that you can teach me how to do something you've never done. And they say, well, I've sold all these courses. I said, yeah, but the courses are to tell people how to sell stuff online. So I didn't quite get that. So in all of these videos that I do, I'm sharing with you for free how you can actually learn these things and no BS, stuff that really works. I will have a course coming out real soon. It'll be called the Digital Cash Academy. So look out for that, digitalcashacademy.com. If you go there now, there's nothing. Don't expect anything because there's nothing, but it'll be there. It'll be there. And it's going to kind of walk you through how to, you know, what type of product to pick. If you want a physical product, if you want to have a digital product, you know, what kind of product. I see Richard just joined us out there from Texas. So we got Texas, California, and Virginia right now. And what's really cool is after I do these videos, the hundreds of people that jump in and start watching these and using this, and I get some really cool messages back from people who, Richard is in Houston. That's right, Houston. I get some really cool messages back about people who take some of these ideas and they actually apply them and they make money, and that makes me feel really good because it just helping other people. So today's subject, let's get to today's subject. Today's subject is how you can win or lose every time. And, you know, it's kind of a funny subject because you say, well, who would choose to lose every time? There's people that do that all the time. They're choosing to lose every single day. That's the choice they make. They may not realize they're making that choice, but they're making that choice. You know, the one thing I would tell you that, you know, it's taken me a lot of years, you know, when I was 25, I didn't know these things, but, you know, focus on your life. It's really important. Too many people focus on getting through their life. You know, I want to get through another day at work, or, you know, I need to get through this appointment, or I need to get through. Focus on what's happening. You know, this is it. You get one shot. This is the only deal. Life is not something to get done. It's not something to just get over with. No, this is it. This is the whole deal. Life is something to enjoy. So if you're not enjoying, you're not winning. You know, winning is enjoying. So, you know, it was funny. I was in a restaurant the other day, and it was in, I believe, Del Mar, California. Really nice, by the ocean. And it was for breakfast. And at this breakfast, you know, it was on a Sunday. And when you go to any breakfast place by the ocean in Southern California on a Sunday, guess what you're going to be doing? And you're going to be waiting. That's right. You're not going to go in there and get a table right away. And I think the wait was hour and a half or something like that. And, you know, people get upset, oh, hour wait, hour and a half wait. But they had done the coolest thing. They had done the coolest thing. On the back of all the t-shirts from all the waitresses and waiters, it said something, and I wrote it down here. It says, life happens while you are waiting. Yeah, life happens while you're waiting. And, you know, so many people are like, oh my God, I gotta hurry up and get to that table. I gotta hurry up and get to that table. You're already with the person that you got there with. Realize that. You're already with that person. That you have to sit at a bench outside and look at the beautiful ocean prior to sitting down and having your meal. You know, life happens while you're waiting. It's still going on. So even though you're on a wait, enjoy it. Have a good time, you know, enjoy what's going on. People do choose to lose every day. And I want to pull out a couple examples. But understand, losing is not being uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable and doing things that, you know, challenge you a little bit, these are good things. Being uncomfortable is good. If you're comfortable all the time, you're not going to ever get anything done. If you go to the gym, you know, 5 days a week, but you know, lift 2 pounds a day, and, you know, you have the ability to lift 50 pounds, you're not going to really achieve anything, right? So, you know, a couple things that, you know, I want to point out right off the bat is, number one, life happens while you're waiting. So quit waiting. Okay, it's happening right now. It's going on this second, right now. It's going on. Think of that restaurant. Think of the t-shirts, you know. And what was funny about those t-shirts and all the waiters and waitresses, it said, life is happening while you're waiting. You look down, you got an hour wait, and you turn to the person next to you, you're like, so, what you been up to? You start to have that conversation that you're going to hold off on having until you get to the table in most cases. So enjoy it, you know. If you really want to be successful, you know, no successful person really ever got to the top by always doing things that were comfortable. You know, you've got to kind of step out of your zone, and that's what's going to get you there. It was funny. I had an appointment yesterday. I had to go to see an attorney. Nobody wants to do that, right? But it was just corporate stuff, and they had to look it over. And I'm talking to her, and they're in this high-rise building, and it's beautiful. They got this beautiful view of the bay, and I think they're 27th floor in downtown San Diego. And we're looking out over the city, and I said, wow. I said, you got a beautiful view here. And she started talking to me about what I do. And I said, you know, I love what I do because every day I get up and I do what I want, right? You know, I go to the Starbucks I want. I get up when I want. You know, and what's funny is I get up earlier now than I did before. But it's because I'm doing what I want. See, I already won. I won. How did I win? Because I get to do what I want every single day. That's winning. Now, if you've got a job that motivates you and you're excited as heck and you just love being there every single day, you won. You won. That's great. You won. But there's the flip side to this. I was watching TV not long ago, and there was a big factory that closed down, and a guy had been there 32 years. 32 years. And they were interviewing him right outside of the closed plant. And they said, what are you going to do now? He says, I don't know. He said, I've got nothing. He says, I don't have any other income. That was my only income. I gave 32 years of my life to this company, and they fired me. I've got nothing. And what a shame that is, because I bet that guy didn't work 24 hours a day for that company. I bet, you know, he probably got off work and maybe he went to happy hour, which I've never seen anybody happy at happy hour, by the way. I don't know why they call it that. And I bet he went home and he watched TV and he waited, right? Because life's going by, but he would just wait through life and the next day would come and he would go there. So what could he have done? Well, gosh, 32 years, he could have gone home and studied brain surgery. He could have been a brain surgeon 4 times over in that length of time. But he chose to wait. He waited through every day. He waited through his life. And life, once again, is not something to get done. It's something to enjoy. Are you just waiting through your life? And you say, well, I could fail. And you know what? He failed. Why did he fail? Well, because he worked for a company and he failed because they fired him. And here's something horrible. He failed at something he didn't like. He didn't like the job. He worked in a factory, he worked on an assembly line. He says he never really liked it, but he did it for security. So here's the scary thing. You can fail at something you don't like. Well, if you can fail at something you don't like, how about doing something you do like? It would be a whole lot better to fail at something you do like than at something you don't like. That's terrible. So you've got this choice every single day of, you know, am I going to win or am I going to lose? And you can win by doing what you want, doing what you're passionate about. And if you're not sure if it's going to work, find out. You know, I know when we started our company, I found out a lot of things that didn't work. We had a lot of failures, right? We were up and down on the bank accounts and all that, and not everything worked. And still today, things don't always work. We figured out a lot of things that do work, and we share those things with you so you can apply them. But it's funny, as I talked to this attorney at this place, I want to get back to the attorney, you know, I said, you have a great job. She goes, yeah, but, you know, I got to go to lunch at a certain hour, and we're required to bill a certain number of hours, and we're required to do this. And I said, well, you know, LegalZoom is online now. You know, you can teach anything online. You know, you're an attorney. You're a senior attorney here. There's a lot of stuff you could do. She goes, well, yeah, I did put together a course on this. You know, it's a really good course. I said, well, great. How did that do? And she says, I don't know. She goes, I never really did anything with it. I put it together, and I never did anything with it. So right now she's losing. Why is she losing? Because she's somewhere she doesn't want to be, doing something she probably doesn't want to do, and not fulfilling her dream. And here's what happens. If you don't try to fulfill your dream, somebody's going to hire you to fulfill their dream. That's right. You're going to work for them, and you're going to fulfill their dream because they went out there and did it. They risked it, you know, and it is a risk. It's a risk every day, all right? But I'm winning. I'm winning. I don't want to sound like Charlie Sheen, but I'm winning because I'm doing what I want. Tomorrow, I get to go to see Billy Joel. Pretty cool thing. The next day, we're going to see Alton Brown. I'll be in Kentucky next week, which I'm going to go live there. If you want to watch, you can see in the factory and what we're doing there. I'm going to be in Kentucky. The following week, I'm going to be in Nashville, and I'm winning. I win every day. I win every day because I'm doing what I want, and that's winning. That's what it is. Once again, life is not something to get through. You're not trying to get through life. You're not trying to get through another day or get through another week. You should be enjoying it. That's what you should be doing. But the only way you're going to do that is to win. And the only way you're going to win is to do what you want. Are you choosing to lose every day? Are you choosing to do a job you don't want, be somewhere you don't want, have somebody tell you what time you got to go to lunch, and then one day they fire you and you failed at something you didn't want to do? That's a horrible feeling. I'd rather fail at something I do want to do. Okay, I can deal with that. I don't want to fail at something I don't want to do. That's just, it's not something for me. So it's Friday. Be happy about it. Don't get through Friday. Enjoy Friday. Don't dread Monday. Get excited about Monday. But the only way you're going to do that is if you're winning. And the only way you're going to win is if you do what you want to do, period. Life happens when you're waiting. Hey, check us out at jrfisher.com. We're working on that site, so don't give me too many bad comments there. We have a lot of bad pictures in there. We're working on that. J.R. Fisher Training. That's a closed group we have here on Facebook. Feel free to join that group. What did Richard just say? He just said something. I have an online payment and online courses open for business. 99% done. All right, Richard. Richard's killing it there in Texas. I know him. He visits me in San Diego every now and then. And Richard, if you want to put a plug for your site, go ahead, do it. Stick it up there. That's fine. There he did it long before I said it. So there's his site there. And I've worked with Richard, and you know, we've talked about how he can make more money, and I hope he's doing it. If so, Richard, put it in there and let people know stuff works. And I think the simplest thing we did with Richard was we asked for more money, which is, you know, what we got to do is just ask for more. You know, people think, you know, my value is this, and keep asking for a higher value. Sometimes they just keep paying you more. Share this video. Give it to somebody. If it motivates them and it gets them going and they're happy about it, you know, that's pretty cool. Check me out on Facebook. Next week's going to be cool. I'm probably going to do it on Thursday because I think I'm at the Fulfillment Center on Thursday. So I may do Wednesday and Thursday. I may do something when I'm traveling Wednesday. I'll be flying out on Wednesday and staying there on Thursday and then coming back. But I want you guys to see how we package stuff and what we do and how our process works. We're going to be out there with a couple guys from ClickBank, which is really pretty cool. If you don't know ClickBank, check out ClickBank. They're looking, thank you, Richard. He says stuff does work. They're looking at making our foods. more specifically Ozark Foods, which is another brand we own. The official food for ClickBank. If you don't know ClickBank, they're an amazing company, and we really look forward to working with them. We're going to meet out there with our compliance guys and get that going. I do have a course coming out, Digital Cash Academy. It'll be coming out very soon, maybe on ClickBank, talking to those guys about that. And if that's the case, it'll be offered pretty widespread to a lot of people. So, and it's because it works. That's it. It works. Why does my stuff work? Because I tried a whole bunch of stuff, and the stuff that didn't work, I put aside. And the stuff that did work, I said, hey, this works. It's pretty simple. But I tried a lot of stuff that don't work, right? 80% of the things I tried didn't work. 80%. But I found the 20. That's the cool part. I found the 20. So join me every Monday, Friday, and Wednesday, and next week also on Thursday. If you have questions, feel free to PM me, send them to me. We have some guides on business. If you want to get those, send me, put your email here in the comments, or you can actually just private message me and send me your email. I'll be happy to give you the link to some free stuff. We have probably 60 videos on YouTube. If you go to J.R. Fisher Training on YouTube, you can learn everything from how to set up your sites, to build your sites, to hiring people. And we want to get you going. I want you to enjoy life. I don't want you to get through life, and I want you to choose to win every day. Don't choose to lose anymore, right? Life happens while you're waiting. Hey, thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys probably on Monday. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.